good evening and welcome to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. It's actually Old Saybrook Chamber of Commerce night tonight on the Pete Mezzetti Show. And with me to discuss what's happening with the Old Saybrook Chamber of Commerce is Judy Sullivan, who's Executive Director of the Old Saybrook Chamber. Judy, welcome. How are you?
Welcome. Very well. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thanks for coming down. Hello, sir.
Hello, Peter. How are you?
And Bob Bradley, the President of the Old Saybrook Chamber.
Thank you, sir. Thanks
Hi,
for having us.
How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
What's new?
Not too much.
No? So, Judy, what's going on with the chamber? What have you guys been up to?
Big week this week.
Yeah,
We have,
that's what I hear.
Yes, we have an event on Thursday, our business after hours. We call it Chamber Connections at 30 Mile Brewing Company.
Okay.
Yep, 5:30 in the evening. Saturday is a shredding event, it's our second annual.
Excellent.
At the former bowling alley property on the Boston Post Road.
Mm-hmm.
$5 a box. Come on down with all your shredding material and we'll take care of it.
Very nice.
Right.
And you forgot Sunday.
I know.
Sunday's
I'm
coming
getting
up,
there.
Peter.
Sunday's after Saturday.
I know Sunday's after. Last time I checked, Sunday was after Saturday. What's
Right.
going on Sunday, Bob?
Sunday we have our third annual car show. So our first year we had 65 entries.
Okay.
Last year we had 140-ish.
Oh, wow.
And this year expecting to be at least that, and maybe hopefully double that. We've also changed the venue. We've gone over to the Lawrence and Auto Group property on the Middlesex Turnpike, which is a lot more space.
Sure.
So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
basically it supports the veterans.
Mhm.
It's a $10 entry fee for the vehicle.
Okay.
And they put on a great show. They have the hamburgers and the hot dogs and the
Right.
food vendors are there. So
Ice cream, and there's trophies and raffles and awards.
Wow.
It's a lot of fun.
Very cool.
old
Yeah.
cars, shiny cars.
Red cars, blue cars.
How did the idea of the car show come about?
I think we had a resident come in and say, let's try this. So
Okay.
we did. Yeah. And then we partnered with the veterans. It was a great match. And it's our third year.
Wow, very nice,
Right.
very cool. And actually, before we're gonna go back a little while. We just wrapped up the Arts and Crafts Festival.
We did.
How did that go?
We did. Our 55th annual.
Right.
Was great. It was a great weekend. We
It was
had
a fun
150 artists and crafters.
Okay.
And I think the best testament is that 95 of them are already registered for next year.
Really?
So, yeah,
Wow.
it's a great show.
Good.
We get a lot of positive
It
feedback.
is. And I worked on Saturday. I was out directing traffic, and
Perfect.
it was
Perfect.
a lot of fun.
Good.
But
Hot, I bet.
As Bob can attest, Mr. Bradley, it was a little warm out there, wasn't it?
It's a little warm standing there in the sun directing people around. Yes, but well worth it.
It is July,
We keep it
after
very
all.
well organized.
Exactly.
It is
No,
July.
Right.
you guys actually do, and I'm gonna
Right.
give you guys some kudos. You guys do a great job with that show.
Well,
You guys-
after 55 years, we should know how to do it.
You should know what you're doing by now, but
Big learning curve, I guess.
exactly.
Right,
How many members of the chamber do you have?
About 475.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's been great.
From personal experience of what's going on with the chamber, you guys run a great chamber.
Yeah. Well, thank you very
You
much.
guys, as
We
a,
appreciate that.
as a member,
It
you
takes a team, for sure.
It does, and you guys have
Yeah, we have a good
a great team.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we do. Right, Bob?
We do. We have a wonderful team in the office. You know, it's Judy and Karen and Merrill and Michael.
Uh-huh.
We have a couple of volunteers. We had a terrific volunteer whose name just escaped me.
It's okay.
It's all right. But we do have a great team in the office. We have a great board of directors. Everybody's active and involved. So
Okay.
that makes it a lot easier when you look around the room and we do have things to do, and we look around the room and you say, all right, who can volunteer? And you have 3 people raising their hand as opposed to 3 people shying away. So that
Right.
makes it a lot easier. So
Right. We also get 1 or 2 interns from the Old Saybrook High School every year.
Very
So that's
nice.
a big help. Yep, they run a terrific school to career program.
Okay.
And we have an intern, starting shortly, so it'll be great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. And you guys with the chamber also do a women's luncheon program?
Yep. Monthly, we have luncheons for women and various topics. Next Thursday, the 20th, we have one at the Water's Edge, and the topic is the power of showing up.
The power of showing up.
It's all about showing up. Sometimes it's hard to show up.
You got to get up, dress up, and show up.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Really?
So interesting topics, yeah.
Now, How did the idea of the women's luncheon program come about?
I think because there's, interesting topics that that women like to hear about. We not only do support business efforts, but we've done things with fashion and life balance, caring for your children and for your parents oftentimes. So, yeah, there's a lot of different topics that are important.
Now, as far as the chamber goes, now it's kids are back in school. It's the beginning of fall. Do you guys quiet down at all?
Oh, gosh, no.
No.
No, there's never really a quiet time. Actually, right now, we're working on the whole calendar for 2019. So, we don't slow down. We really don't.
Pete, we still have, like I said, all those events. We have the car show, the golf tournament, the
Scarecrow contest is coming up.
The annual
Our
dinner is going to come up.
business to business is coming up.
Business is going to come up.
Yeah.
So it's busy.
Lots of
When you walk
things.
into the office, and it's sometimes has to be refreshed, but the activity board that you walk in and see is rather daunting.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It's like, oh my God.
And we also serve as the tourist information too, so we get visitors every day coming in, asking what to do, where to go. Just this afternoon, this gentleman was coming in and wanted to know how to get from New York City to Old Saybrook and then how to take care of all that. So we helped him with the train and got him all situated.
Very cool.
So, yeah.
Very
It's different.
cool.
Yeah, we do have some interesting callers too. I do recall a phone call. The gal said, "I have a tick on my arm and I don't know what to do."
Scratch it.
I said, "Take it off." So we
have
get
a
all
tick
kinds
on
of
my arm.
all kinds of crazy questions.
Well, you had that other question that time. They got a call saying, the caller wanted to know which was the closest beach to the water.
The caller said, "Which of your beaches is closest to the water?" And after you go,
They're all on the water.
yeah, pretty much. That's what a beach is. So we have a few laughs, but it's important
No.
work.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
So Pete, we need to put together a foursome for the golf tournament.
I hear that, Bob. I hear that. But let's talk about the golf tournament. When, where, and what time?
October 2nd.
Yes.
At
Lake of Isles.
Lake of Isles.
Okay.
Lake of Isles, the North Course.
Starts, get there at 11,
Right.
shotgun at 12. It's lunch and golf and a cart
Ooh.
and dinner.
That's right.
And a fantastic raffle.
Right.
All right.
That's right.
Do you play, Mr. Bradley?
I will play this year, yes.
You will?
Yes, I will.
Uh-oh.
I have to put together a couple foursomes.
Yeah. Good.
Really? You play, Jude?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah. I'll be playing too.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Course is beautiful. They're terrific up there, and like Bob said, lunch and dinner is delicious.
I was going to say,
There's a beverage cart occasionally.
I've never played
comes
up there.
around. Yeah,
I've
it's great.
I've never played up there.
Yeah.
So what else we got going on? We got an annual meeting probably coming up in December.
Yes, that comes up in December. Oh, we have our Women of Excellence luncheon coming up on
Ooh.
October 10th.
Okay.
That's an award ceremony that we partner with all the chambers from Old Saybrook to East Haven, and every town in between nominates a Women of Excellence. So,
Okay.
I just notified our nominee today. It was Susan Taylor with Farmers Insurance. So
Okay.
we'll be recognizing Susan for her, volunteerism, her community spirit, her work ethic. She's owned her own business for 25 years, so it's great. Ann Nyberg MCs that event
sure,
for us
absolutely.
at Woodwinds.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Speaking of members, the day of the Arts and Crafts Festival, I actually got to meet, and her name is going to escape me, but she's with H&R Block in Old Saybrook.
Oh, sure, Peg Shepard.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Peg's a big supporter of the car
She
show.
is. That's right. We were
Right,
gonna. That's
right.
why I mentioned we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about Peg.
very
But
thankful for that.
she seems like a wonderful person.
Absolutely.
I've never met her before till the Arts and Crafts show.
She's owned that business a long time.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's what she was saying.
Right.
Yeah, and we're very thankful to have her, as Judy said,
Sure.
involved with the car show too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Along with Lawrence and Auto
and
Group.
Lawrence and
Right.
Auto Group.
Saybrook Ford and New England Power. So we have quite a few that support that event.
You do. And then as far as 2019 goes up, you guys are throwing your calendar together
Throwing
for
our
that.
calendar together, and
Oh,
it's
boy.
also the 80th anniversary of the Chamber. So
Uh-oh.
we might have to think about that.
We
Do something special.
Right.
Might have to have a gala.
We might have to have something.
Or-
Yeah. Or
Well, for
something.
the 75th, we had the Lady Catherine.
That's right. That was a
So,
lot of fun.
We'll have to
Yeah.
do something else.
We had the Shiny
similar.
Lapel Trio on the Lady Catherine. Remember that?
Did you?
Yep,
5
up and
years
down
ago.
Connecticut River.
4
Yep.
years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Dinner and dancing.
Okay.
I think we had 10 past presidents there that day. We took that great
I think
picture
we
of,
did.
of past presidents, so it was a lot of fun. So yeah, there will be something.
There you go.
Quite sure what. but-
Speaking of past presidents and current presidents, you are number what, sir?
I am.
gosh.
Oh, in terms of presidents?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. So,
Well, after
all right.
80 years, probably at least 40 to 50 to 60, I'd say, right?
I would
Wow.
think.
1 to 2 years. Yeah, I'd probably say somewhere between 40 and 50.
Wow.
Yeah, well, 80 years is a long time.
I'm getting it. 80 years is a long time.
I mean, most presidents serve, I would say an average of 2 years.
Yeah, right.
And can be as long as 3 and could possibly be longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
But, so if you average it, yeah, you've got to have at least 40-something
Right.
presidents.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
And you've been
Really?
president for how long there, Mr. President?
This is my 3rd year, which we believe, we require, that continuity to get things going and keep things going. You have you work on a mission statement, you don't want to undo the mission statement and then with a new administration. So, I mean, I've been involved in the chamber for 14 years, 13, 14 years. I've been on the board for, I don't know, probably 8. So it's been some time. And, we've come a long, long way. I mean, the things that we do, the impacts that we make, our outreach to the community is fantastic. I mean, we just want to make sure that we're doing as much as we can for the community because that is our focus.
We just partnered with Youth and Family Services and helped them with their backpack back-to-school drive
Oh, sure.
just in August. And in addition to the school supplies and the backpacks, we put together what we called Pearls of Wisdom. So everybody shared something that either their mom or dad said to them or somewhere along the line stuck with them. So we put together a little booklet and put it in all the backpacks too. So that's
So
kind
all
of
the
fun.
students got this little notebook of, kind of thing of inspirational and for mindfulness kind of things that would keep them on track. So
Very
I thought it was terrific.
Speaking of keeping on track, would you guys mind sticking around for another segment?
No, that'd be great.
Not at all.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
Attention travelers. Next Tuesday, a major power outage will cause complete chaos throughout the city. Water, phone, and internet service will be in short supply. There will likely be panic citywide. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Disasters? Don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
These are the dishes that Sandra gave to Goodwill, where Pete found the job that gave him a sense of purpose. This is the dress and the shirt that Madeline gave to Goodwill, where Graciela learned the English that changed her life. This is the dress, the dishes, and the shirt that David and Jackie found at Goodwill. Goodwill. What goes around comes around.
And welcome back to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. Sitting here with Bob Bradley and Judy Sullivan from the Old Saybrook Chamber of Commerce. Guys, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Peter.
So we were talking about in the first segment, we were talking about all the fun and cool activities that you guys have coming up. I guess this weekend
It's a busy one.
is a mark your calendar weekend.
That's right.
So get your calendar. We're going to talk about some dates
That's
going
right.
on and what's going on.
That's right. Saturday is our shredding event.
Yes.
So if you have all those old papers and even floppy disks and things like that you want to get rid of, bring them on down to the 925 Boston Post Road, which is the former bowling alley property.
Yes.
And for $5 a box, and a box is generally a banker-sized box, we'll take it and shred it. So it's a good day, from 9 to 12
Okay.
at the bowling alley.
Nice. And then we got Saturday.
And then Sunday,
That's
Sunday. Wrong day. Okay.
it's okay. Sunday is our 3rd annual car show, sponsored by Lawrence and Auto Group
Right.
at Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in the Old Saybrook Auto Mall.
Nice.
So we'll be there. We anticipate 150 or so cars. I mean, last year we had 132, so we're expecting more than that this year. We had to relocate to the Auto Group because of the space. They've been very kind to offer that. So we'll be there from 11 to 3. Celebrating cars and trucks, and there's trophies and awards, and the event supports our local veterans. We partner with BFW Post 10153, which is in Old Saybrook. So it's a great day. We give out trophies for best muscle, best truck, best foreign. There's a People's Choice Awards. The veterans will be cooking up burgers and dogs, and there's ice cream. And there's music. Come on down.
Very nice.
Yeah, free to attend and $10 for car. Show
Nice.
cars.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's great. It's a fun day.
It is. And you'll be there, sir?
Yes, sir. Bright and
Excellent.
early.
Bright-
We'll be directing traffic in and out, moving them around. You've got to make the most of it. I mean, you try to
Exactly.
show off the cars as best you
Sure.
can. So this will be much better with the space. I mean, the space before was terrific, and it fit, it
Yeah.
suited our needs in the beginning. But
Yeah.
Right.
it has grown in
It has
popularity, and we don't want to just stuff people in. So yes, we'll be there. I'll be there 9 o'clock.
Right,
Oh boy.
right. And the cars are really cool.
They are.
Yeah, they're fun to look at, to talk about. We like each exhibitor to share some little fun fact about their car, so that's all written on the registration form, so it's a good day.
And if people want to come the day of and register, can you do that
Oh,
too?
absolutely,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
pretty much what everybody does. Just roll on in and we'll get you situated.
And I guess we also have a cool event coming up Thursday night.
Thursday night this week,
Yes.
yeah, the 13th, we are at 30 Mile Brewing Company in
Excellent.
Old Saybrook for what we call our Chamber Connections, which is a business after hours. So it's an hour and a half of, kind of getting to know each other, relaxing a little bit after work, share some ideas. I will be testing out a structured networking protocol that we'd like
Okay.
to do at our B2B event, which we held in November. So
Mm-hmm.
we're going to have a little extra fun on Thursday night.
Protocol.
I don't want to tell you anymore.
You're not going to give me a little
No,
hint?
because I want
have
you
to
to
come
come.
Thursday.
I was
That's
going
right.
to say, it's
That's
already
right.
on my calendar. sorry. I'm sure
And
it's
then
on yours as well.
It's on mine as well,
Excellent.
absolutely. And then we have the Business Connection Hours,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which are the third Wednesday of every month.
Right.
Those
Those
are
are
in the
usually held in the morning at 8 o'clock, and it's a very fun and interactive. I mean, people come away from that just smiling. It's a
Very energizing.
very energizing. There's
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
Each person gets 2 30-second spots to introduce themselves, their business, talk about what their business is,
Right.
ask for any kind of contacts they need, thank people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then we usually have three-minute spotlight presenters that take the 3 minutes to talk about their businesses. So that's a lot of fun. That's from 8 until generally 9, 10 at the most.
Third Wednesday of the month, Acton Public Library.
Now, who's chairman of that, or who runs that?
We don't really have a chairman, and we do have a moderator, and oftentimes it's Michael Perry. We do rotate from
Absolutely.
time to time, but he does a fine job. It's great. The other thing that's coming up is our Scarecrow Fest.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
we're
right.
anticipating many scarecrows throughout town.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of a interesting twist this year in
Uh-oh.
that we're going to use text messaging to vote. So you can vote
Really?
once a day for your scarecrow for 10 days from the 17th to the 27th. So that'll be a lot of fun
And the winner is announced,
on Halloween.
okay, on the 31st. Very nice.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've seen them in the past, but
I have.
we've always had some great entries.
I have.
Some are very scary, some are funny. People are very creative.
They are. And
Yeah.
obviously, if you want to
Just fun.
start thinking now about your
Absolutely,
your
now's
creative.
the time. And all of this information is on our website too.
You're
So
right.
oldsaybrookchamber.com.
What types of information can people find on the website?
All kinds of stuff. All those
Everything.
things that we just
Everything.
talked about. You can get local maps on the website. You can even download our business directory on the website. All kinds of things.
The whole calendar of events, all of the members,
Right. Right.
some of the classifieds are up there.
Yeah,
and
yep, job postings
Job
are
postings
there.
are there, yeah.
Deals are there. We have member-to-member discounts on there. So
I
good
think there's
stuff.
pictures up there.
There's pictures,
I was
lots of
going to
pictures.
say I was on there the other day and I saw a picture of me.
Oh, good, good. Was it from your award?
It was.
That we gave you last year,
It
Pete?
was. That's right. You guys. That's right. You guys
I'm
gave
sure
me.
you remember Pete was our Volunteer of the Year.
I
for
do remember
2017.
that.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Mr. Bradley, I think you gave me the award.
I did.
Or you threw it
invited you
at
up
me.
on stage and
Right.
gave you the award that we held at the Cape
That's
last year,
right.
which was a fabulous venue.
That's right.
You know.
Are you guys
Fabulous
gonna be
venue
back-
for everything, but that was-
Exactly. You guys going to be back at the Kate again this year?
Yes, we'll be back at the Cade in December
Okay.
for our annual meeting. We kind of wrap up the year and
Mm-hmm.
introduce the new year. So it's a nice way to begin the holidays. It's early in December. And
It is, and
we have a
it's-
great silent
it's a lot of
auction.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, and Brett Elliott from the Cape does a wonderful
Oh,
job.
absolutely, absolutely. And he's a member of our board of directors. So.
Oh, is he?
Yes,
Oh,
he is.
good.
Yes,
Oh,
he
good.
is. Yeah. We're lucky to have him.
And you know what else we can touch on? Speaking of spreading the word about other events going on, you guys recently partnered up with the Old Saybrook Westbrook Exchange Club for the road race.
For the road race, yeah, that was.
I was
going to
say my picture was
Saybrook Point 5K.
My picture was on that too.
Yeah, we were fortunate to be able to partner with them this year. It was August 25th.
It was.
We had nearly 300 runners. And
Right.
It was a great day.
It was.
Yeah,
They did well.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, Exchange Club does great work.
They do.
So
That whole.
that was a lot of fun.
Those
That's right.
guys and girls at the Exchange Club.
One of the highlights of that was the 93 and 92-year-old
Yes.
couple
Yes.
that were runners.
What?
They ran the 5K.
They were great.
Really?
They were great.
Wow.
90.
Yeah. You would never know that
No.
they were 92 and 93. So, but we do have a category of over
Okay.
90.
Ah.
So,
We had 2 entrants.
oh, good. I did a road race I did a community event couple years back, and there was a guy who ran the road race barefoot.
wow.
Ran
That seems
ran a
dangerous.
5K totally. He's like, watch this. I'm like, what? He's like, watch. Takes off his shoes. He's like, I'm ready. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm gonna run the 5K barefoot. I'm like, you're probably gonna kill the bottoms of your feet, but
Probably not a great idea.
no, probably not a great idea at all.
So.
So what else we got?
Well, like we said, we have a lot of stuff coming up. Of course, you know, it's never too early to start thinking about even the Chili Fest. The Chili
No.
Fest comes
Oh,
up for
gosh.
Gas
Oh
Fest.
boy.
Yeah. That'll
Chili
be
Fest
here
is
in
very
March.
successful. That funds our scholarship fund. Out of that, we generally award 4 to 6 scholarships for applicants.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. That's a great day.
That
it's
is
a great day. You know, you always
Yeah.
hope for that just cold enough, but not too cold.
Right.
Not the wind whipping down Main Street or anything, but it's
No,
a terrific
it's-
event. This will be our 17th, 16th or 17th?
24th,
Oh, 24th.
23rd, somewhere in there.
Seems like we were just doing the 15th.
16, 17,
No, we're definitely over
21.
20. We're definitely over
I remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing we have coming up is our
Yeah.
B2B Summit. We call that our educational event. It's called LENS. It's Lead Generation Education, Networking, and Strategic Partnerships. So we hold that at Water's Edge,
Okay.
November 8th. It's really an evening type event. We have a key speaker. He's going to talk on social media on a budget. And then we've got some structured networking, again, some raffles, and just a really nice evening to market your business and to get to know some other folks.
Now, is there a difference, Bob, between the morning business networking and the evening business networking as far as?
They each have their own kind of feel to them.
I mean, think about yourself, right?
Right.
You're a little bit different in the morning than you are at night, right?
Yes.
Just in your energy level and all those kind of things, so,
Exactly.
right.
But the morning one is very energetic,
Okay.
you know, and even if you're not feeling too energetic, you will by the time you're done. You kind of get
Oh,
into
yeah,
the,
no,
the
it's
mood.
it's invigorating, really.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a good amount of humor that happens at that meeting, and yeah,
It's a good way to
always
start the day,
something.
really is.
As a matter
I
of
mean-
fact, when Vista did their performance at the Kate,
Yep.
they did the Addams Family this year.
Yes.
Is that right?
I believe so, yes.
We had a snippet of one of the performances at that
Really?
meeting. Yes,
cool.
just some good stuff. Really good stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bob, you've been a chamber member in Saybrook for how long?
It's got to be 14 plus years.
I was going to say, I remember we were talking about business after hour connections for the chamber. I remember when you used to do business
We used to have
after
a very
hour.
nice summer party. Yes.
Yeah.
As always, you know, it's there's a slate of the events,
Right.
and of course they fill up quickly.
Mm.
And I would always try to make sure we reserved that one, which was usually the third week of June, you know, just when
Yes.
July was kicking off,
Right.
and we'd
Summertime.
put on a big party.
Yeah.
They generally go from
Yeah.
5:30 till 7:30, but we had some
Yeah.
attendees leave at 10:30.
Right.
You know, and the theory behind that is it's all about relationships, right?
Right.
So you want to do business with people that you know, and you want to refer people that you know, and so it's all kind of comes full circle, right? We have events like that people get to know each other, and you have a face to the business and a name for the business, and before you know it, people are coming in.
Exactly.
Right.
And speaking of people coming in, you welcome people to come into the Chamber of Commerce and get all sorts of
Oh, absolutely.
information and
Absolutely.
stuff.
We produce a community guide every year. We produce 25,000 copies. So, as a matter of fact, 1,000 of them just went up to the Connecticut building at the Big E. So we put them up there.
Excellent.
We produced 15,000 Shop, Dine, Explore maps this year. So those are out and about. 10,000 of those are up and down Route 95 from Greenwich to Stonington, and the rest are here and around the shoreline that we distribute. So,
Very cool.
yeah, we have a historic walking tour that we distribute quite a bit. It takes it's a self-guided tour that takes you from pretty much the train station in Old Saybrook almost down to the point. So it points out all the historic homes and who live there and their architecture, and it's great.
Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
We have a chamber mail program that goes out to new residents every month.
Okay.
So, if you're a business to consumer type business, you can advertise in that, and you're in front of new residents monthly.
And you guys also do a weekly e-blast on Tuesday mornings.
We do our Tuesday News Day, that goes out every Tuesday morning.
Tuesday Newsday, and where are we Wednesdays?
Oh, we do a kind of a fun
that's
thing
right,
on
that's
Wednesdays.
Right. We do Where Are We?
We randomly pick, out of a hat a member, and Meryl goes out and snaps a picture. So we put that out on Facebook and an email. No identifying information, and we ask people to guess who the member is.
I was going to say, I think I guessed not long ago, and I was right.
There you go.
See, it's all the people you know.
Right.
I know.
Right.
I know too many people. So before we say goodnight, website one more time, Judy.
OldSaybrookChamber.com.
And people can find all sorts of
All sorts of information. And we're at 1 Main Street. Stop in anytime.
That's right. You guys. That's right. You guys are. What are hours of operation?
We're there 8:30 to 4:30, Monday to Friday.
Okay. All right. Bob Bradley, Judy Sullivan from the Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for coming down. We'll see you soon.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks a lot,
so much,
guys.
Peter.
Thank you.
Thanks.
On behalf of Bob and Judy, I'm Pete Mezzetti. Thanks. Good night, and we'll see you next time.